Yo, what's going on, fam? Goldson back here with the Friday Wowhead news update. In this episode, I'm recording it today on Saturday, but I think going forward I'm going to do it on every Friday. So every Friday I'm going to cover all the news that's happened on Wowhead, World of Warcraft related, and I'm going to take out all of the unnecessary news and just focus on the news that matters. So if you do enjoy me breaking down the Wowhead news for you, stay tuned. We're going to get straight into it today. All right, so just it is the weekend is upon us, I guess. Phase 4 Legion Remix is now live, so we can go and do the Argus area and do the Antorus raid. I've already done it. I think it's pretty cool. I still got to complete all of the quests and all that stuff. This Burning Crusade stuff's also coming out. I don't really cover classics, so I don't want to really harp onto that too much, but I'm covering Legion, and also there's the 21st anniversary. It's live now until December 7th, so get amongst that. I'm personally not getting involved in the anniversary event. I don't know, there's nothing in there for me, but yeah, it's on. All right, and in the next patch, I guess the Turbulent Timeways is returning. This event is going to last like 10 weeks, and what it is, the bronze dragonflight, which is the time dudes, I'm pretty sure, or is it the black? I don't know, a little bit confusing, but it says here from December 2nd to February 3rd we can time work each week through 10 consecutive weeks, right? So we're going to have to every week there's going to be new expansion dungeons, which is cool. There's a new mount. If you complete 5 weeks of this, you get this mount. It kind of looks like a reskin of the Shadowlands gargoyle thingy. Pretty cool. I'll probably get this. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it starts off with Shadowlands first, and then onto Classic, and then onto Legion, which we're currently doing now. So I'm getting familiar with all the... I'm pretty much familiar with all the Legion dungeons now. Cataclysm following up that, and then we got the Burning Crusade, and then the Warlords of Draenor. I like the Warlords of Draenor dungeons. I had a lot of time leveling up my old army doing this. What else we got? And then Battle for Azeroth, and then Wrath of the Lich King. Oh my god! And then back to Shadowlands again. So having Shadowlands twice, I started World of Warcraft in Shadowlands, and I really enjoy all of the Shadowlands dungeons. So I'm pretty excited to go back and just have a little bit of reminisce. Pretty cool. Okay, next up, Traders Guilded Brutosaur Auction House mount is back in the store, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to cost you $90 US or 120 Australian, or about 3 to 4 tokens, WoW tokens, up to you, depends. But you can obtain this now if you missed out last year. But then again, it seems like they're going to bring back this every year, you know, until everyone buys it essentially. Also, it says here, like the Chinese store, you could buy it and you get 2,000 traders tender. So there's some FOMO happening over in China towards the American side of World of Warcraft. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Okay, so now during the anniversary event, you get a 10% experience and reputation bonus if you are still grinding away on the Darkfuse Solutions reputation, or any of the reputations. In fact, later on today, or after this video goes live, we're going to stream me going into the Undermine. I've got 3 more Darkfuse reputation factions to, what do you call it, complete, and so another 3 weeks basically, and then I'll have completed all of the reps. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, I guess if you want to get into rep farming again, totally up to you, but yeah, you get a bit of a boost. It might actually make sense for you to hold all your market research and wait until you get the Darkmoon Fair buff, which I think's coming up. There's an overlap between the Darkmoon Fair and this reputation buff, so grind all your market research and then hand it all in one go, and yeah, try. I've got some videos on my channel showing you how to do the Darkmoon or the Dark Solutions rep farm if you want, up to you, but yeah. All right, so big news, we finally got the Endgame realm on the Midnight beta. So if you have pre-purchased the Epic Edition of Midnight, feel free to jump over to the beta. I say beta, but yeah, there's a realm there called Xala'tath's Endgame. If you create a character on there, you can go to your home city, or Stormwind or Orgrimmar, and there's like profession vendors there, so you can like test the professions, you can test the gearing, you can test everything. There's a whole bunch of new systems. Go and have a bit of a play. Personally, I'm going to go and have a look after I finish Legion Remix. I'm going to go onto the beta, hopefully got a more updated build, and we can essentially go and test all the professions, see what's going to work, what's going to flop, and then try and iterate that process for my personal alt army and hopefully yours. So do stay tuned for more videos on the channel. And also, if you like these videos, give us a like and a subscribe. Be very much appreciated. Also, if you don't know and you're watching this for the first time, I'm a gold maker. I'm trying to obtain 1 billion liquid gold over, I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to get there. So if you want to catch up on my journey, you know what to do. Yeah, so thanks. But moving on. All right, this solo delve hall thing is kind of weird. Like they capped it at 10,000. Now they've capped it at 4,000. This is kind of cringe, disgusting move on Blizzard's part. This is essentially the carrot on the stick, making people have FOMO and make, you know, because to get this achievement, you got to be the first to 4,000. So people are going to do it, and it's completely RNG. It can take you like an hour, 2 hours, 20 hours, 200 hours. It all depends. Like if the stars align, you can get the boss down. But me, I'm sticking clear of this. I see what it is. And to be honest, I'm not going to take the bait. But moving on, we got the Haranir. They got some like crazy new racials. Like if you don't know what racials are, they're like the class that has like specific abilities that pertain to that race in the game. But yeah, there's 5 here. You got like root walking, which allows you to teleport to the cradle, and apparently, well, I think the cradle is like the hub. But if you cast this spell while near a world tree, you can within Haranir allows you to travel to the world tree, because apparently Haranir is the new zone at midnight, and all the world trees roots end up in Haranir or something, and then you can sort of use the teleport to the different trees around Azeroth. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and they get a finesse increase by 10. This probably is a pretty good long-term buff. Also, the earthen, if you didn't know from the War Within, also get a 10 finesse buff as well. I'm not sure if it's 10. I'm assuming it's 10, but yeah. Lash out is, you know, you get extra critical strike damage and increases critical strike healing. So not critical strike, it's your critical strike damage. So it's pretty minimal, to be honest. You do have a 3-minute cooldown, and it's an area effect ability, and it damages and heals people within the thing. So I don't know if that's going to be used, you know, it seems like just like a bit of a healing buff and a damage buff. I probably wouldn't worry about it too much, but they also get an increased damage to, what is it? Beasts and aberrations. I don't know what aberration is. Is it like a ghost? And elementals. So yeah, I'm not gonna be worrying about getting a Haranir. I think they look cool. I think the druid forms are awesome. But I've already created all of my 350 characters. Most of them are cool Tyrion because of the +2 profession. I much prefer +2 to all professions, you know. But to be honest, the racials don't really mean anything. They should get rid of them if I had anything to say about it. But yeah, moving on, we got the housing decor rewards added. They're added for the praise system. So the praise system in Midnight is a toggle on thing. Apparently, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if it's like it's either a toggle on feature or like a quest thing. You got to start weekly and you got to go around the world and people attack you or something like that. But if you succeed, you can, looks like there's some housing decor rewards behind that, like little statues. I'll probably get these look, anything with a statue or trophy I'll probably try and get. But to be honest, any decor in World of Warcraft going forward, I'm probably going to collect it, because I never collected mounts or transmogs or, you know, achievements or whatever that. But with this new housing system coming in less than 10 days from now, housing decor definitely feels like a new start for me, and collecting decor kind of appeals to me more than the other ones. So I will be doing some housing content, probably do one housing update video a week, just showing you what I've done, you know, and anything cool that we come up with. So yeah, I'm working on a daily video for every aspect that I like in the game. But yeah, moving on. I like this one. This one's a new one. So in Midnight, anyone that's like starting up a group, like whether it's any group, doesn't matter, there is a playstyle option. So whenever you create a group, you have to like put in, is it a learning group? Is it relaxed, competitive? Or you want to carry, you're offering a carry. I think this is really good, because sometimes you get a group that's learning, and then they get someone that comes in who's trying to be competitive, and they end up becoming like really toxic, and they don't really understand. They want everyone to be on their page. But with this option, and it being that it's mandatory, this is going to be pretty cool, because then people signing up will know exactly, okay, this is a learning group. Do I have the patience for this? Or it's a relaxed group. You know, I'm just here to have fun. It's, you know, options up to you. Yeah, and the carried offered, I don't know, people are so strong, they want to help out some lobies, you know. I get it. Yeah, I reckon that's pretty cool. I think this is a great addition to the game. All right, speaking of another great addition to the game, and we've only got 2 more articles left. The Revamp Transmog system coming in midnight, which you can test on that server, apparently. So we got a brand new Revamp Transmog system. I reckon this is another great addition to the game, because the current Transmog system without add-ons is kind of like a small little box, and you can't really zoom in properly, and like you can't really. But this one looks like the UI is the whole screen, so you can like have a really good detailed look at your character, and you know, just customize all your stuff. I think this is really, really great. There is also, you can get there's like slots, so you can have custom sets, slots. So could we have like a transmog set for when we're healing? Can we have a transmog set when we're tanking and DPSing? Or like, I think there's like slots for like a multi amount of things, which I like. I think this is great. I remember we're playing Wildstar, you could have a gear set, and then at the same time you can, like, when you change your gear set, you change your transmog at the same time, so you can have different looks and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. But there is controversy around this. There was something about people saying it was 800,000 gold to unlock everything, and it's per character, and people were having a sook. And I was like, oh shit, I thought it was a bit noise, and I was like, don't worry about it, you know. But then funnily enough, Blizzard come out and said, unlocking all the outfit slots will be a warband-wide now, and the costs will not go up. So it seems like Blizzard have heard the feedback, and this is what they said. They said outfit slots will be warband-wide, which I think's good. This will be the case at midnight. It's just going to take a few more weeks to implement that function in the beta. Basically, they took a step back on the feedback there, because if you had to pay like 800,000 or 800,000 gold per character, and if your character was one of each class and you're really into transmogging and collecting and stuff, that's a lot of gold added up there. But having a one-time fee of 800,000 is probably not a bad idea. That's a couple tokens worth over time. I think the first few slots are like somewhat cheap, but if you really want to get the full 18 slot, it's going to cost you 800. But just know that in midnight, if you do pursue that, you can. And it's going to be warband-wide. So I'm pretty happy with these changes. I'm happy with the transmog system. I'm happy with that warband-wide. I really, really think that's good. But yeah, thanks for watching the weekly Friday Wowhead news with your boy Goldson. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you're having a good week. We'll see you on the next video, stream, or wherever I am. Sign up or follow me on x.com/GoldsonTV if you want more updates on my journey towards 1 billion gold. And I'll see you next time.